I'm running you a dog.
Jesus.
Not the voice sounding just alike. Do it. And I'm gonna start barking.
Recording in progress.
Knock on wood now. There you go. I got it up. You're good. I got it up like I always do.
Did the theme song start? Oh. I'm like, are niggas just talking or?
Oh, wait. Wait, no. I can hear us in stream. I can hear us.
Yes, sir. Oh, shit. Oh, bitch. Ooh. I'm trying to see if y'all
We're all good.
can. Oh, we good? Ooh, baby. Oh, what's poppin'? What's poppin', everybody? It's Dylan Freddy, aka Cuddle Sauce. And we're back with another episode of the Sauce Talks, baby. Ooh, where my dogs at? See, I'm gonna start barking like a chihuahua.
Your
Get the
voice
fuck outta here.
for Chihuahua.
no chihuahua, big
yeah,
dog.
like, I am so glad that we're back. You know, we're finally back on the air, and you know, this is a great feeling. You know, it feels great. You know, we look great, we smell great, and you know, this is definitely like a beautiful moment. You know, I'm glad that we can actually be back on the show, and you know, it's just everything is awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass it over to Erica. Introduce yourself. You know, tell us about yourself, and you know, just warm people up and stuff. So yeah.
That's right. I'm supposed to be reintroducing myself.
Tell us about your hobbies.
I mean, back at it again, Erica.
Okay.
A money if you nasty. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Oh,
No,
oh boy. Oh boy.
Keep that tongue in your
What's up
mouth.
to all my spooky bitches? It is the spooky season, So I hope we're doing spooky activities. I know I am. You see the shirt. I even got some spooky snacks for this
Some
occasion.
spooky snacks. She got
I
the
will
spook.
be barking. Yes, I will be barking the whole show because where my dog's at, I'm still bumping for all the dogs. Hey, hey.
Yeah, she really is like loving it. Like this
That and
Drake
Drake's
album,
my
which
man. I love
we
him.
yeah
I support everything he
we gonna
does.
get into this album and stuff. That's gonna be one of the things we actually start talking about and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna get into that. That's actually our topic. So finally, uh everybody, welcome back, Ray. So let's clap it up for Ray. And so he's been gone for a little minute, but glad to have you back. So you know, just let us know how you're feeling.
I am back to stable,
There we go. There we
which is
go.
progress in itself.
Hey, shoot, that's better than anything. So it's glad
Yeah, I've
glad
just
to have you
been,
back.
yeah, thank you. I've just been, life's been life, and I've also been binging the shit out of Cyberpunk for the new DLC. So
Oh
I'm
yeah,
back to decent.
yeah. I really wanna. I actually thought about getting it. I actually ended up buying Sekiro and stuff. And if you're wondering what I'm doing right now, my headphones actually just died. So
Oh,
that's
Oh,
why.
damn.
Yeah, that's why I took them off. So, but I think everything is all good. I can everything is all
I
working
can hear
normally. I
you.
don't I don't see anybody complaining or anything in the chat and stuff like that. So I think
yeah.
I think we all gravy. I think we gravy. Okay. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. And our first topic is going to be the man, the myth, the legend, Drake. We're actually going to be discussing about his new album for all the dogs. Sorry, if y'all. Wait, all I heard was. Yeah, I'm actually weak. I'm sorry. I'm too excited. I'm so excited that we're all back and stuff and in great spirits. But you know, let's go ahead and talk about this Drake album because this album actually kind of, it's been delayed for a while and we finally got it and a lot of people are talking about it. So, let's get first impressions. I'll start off with myself. Honestly, I like this album. Is it Drake's best work? No, absolutely not. Like far from it. It does have some bangers. I'll say that. Um, the favorite track by far is the when he had the J Cole feature, first person shooter. Best track on the album, in my opinion. I'm just throwing it out there. I've listened to this album 3 times, and yeah, like J Cole carried that song. By the way, J Cole. Give him his flowers. If he's not in your top 3, I, I don't know what to tell you. Don't come at me. But
Jermaine Cole.
yeah, honestly, like I say that this has probably been Drake's most polarizing project. It's been more polarizing than Certified Lover Boy and stuff. But I actually want to like talk about like what I would call the Drake effect, which is everybody say this album is mid, and then later on, like this album just kind of just explodes out of nowhere. So, I mean, do you guys are gonna, think if it's gonna practically have the same effect? You didn't really see this with honestly. Never mind. I'm gonna be honest. I actually hated that album. I think that was like one of, if not Drake's worst project. Like that album was ass. But yeah. First impressions. I like this album. I think it has some bangers and shit. He does get a little bit repetitive on this album, but let me hear what you got. Let me hear what Erica got to say because apparently that's her man. That's
Yeah.
Drake is live.
He
Drake is
just don't
love.
know.
Drake is live. So yeah, please, because I saw some looks over there and I'm mildly concerned.
Um, I don't think it's his best work. I think he maybe should have timed it a little better. Like, I do salute him and applaud him for finishing an album while on tour.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
it.
know if that maybe affected the results. I mean, I kind of feel like it could have.
Hmm.
Um, but I just hate like not only just him, like artists would be like, okay, this is the day for the album, and like push it, and then it gets pushed back. It keeps getting pushed back, which is that's what happened with this album. And it sounded like he was like pressured because he even would like make comments. I saw like in videos when he was performing on tour, he's like, okay, like instead of like I don't know going out and party, like I decided like I went to the studio and then I went to he went to Lil Yachty's show
Mm-hmm.
to finish the album. So I feel like that could have like played an effect. I feel like it's a good album. Certified Lover Boy definitely better. Honestly, Nevermind wasn't my fave.
You
I'm
said
not into the
Certified Lover Boy is better than this album. That's
so
a
far. Okay, so
that's a
I
big
haven't
take.
had a
That's
chance.
a huge take.
I really like
You
Certified
got me
Lover Boy.
scratching the
Hold
little chin
on, hold
hair I
on.
have.
I really like Certified Lover Boy, but honestly, Nevermind. Like I don't know what he was thinking.
Trash.
Like the yeah,
Trash.
he could have kept that. What I don't like that it sounds like he's doing on this album is just like the bashing of certain celebrities. Sounds like
He bad.
Rihanna, which
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
man will never get over her curving a kiss from him in front of the world. Like,
Yeah.
move on. She has three businesses and she's raising two kids. She's in love. She's not
With
worried about you.
ASAP
Like, you weren't
Rocky.
the one. Yeah, ASAP got that. Like, she wanted that, and he just needs to take his L with grace. Like, he just like kept going. And so I'm listening to Alvin. I'm like, I know he fucks with Houston heavy, but I'm like, I don't know. It sounds like a bitch broke his heart. Like, is this bitch from Virginia Beach? Is she from Houston? I got a little lost. Like, who is she?
Not
And then
Virginia
I
Beach.
heard the anti shit, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, who is he talking? Is he talking about multiple bitches? Like, confusion.
Yeah. Yeah. Our show was like,
I'm like,
I
wait,
know you ain't talking about Riri. Not Miss
you're not talking about
Rihanna.
Riri.
Not
That
Miss
The
that's
Rihanna.
text
secret
ain't
is
mid,
he's
and we
talking
know
into the
it.
man.
Yeah,
That's text ain't
I was
average,
like,
and we know it. Come on now.
yeah, I was like, not Miss Rihanna. Shit, most men would want to drink her
One
bathwater.
of the
Like
baddest bitches.
ASAP Rocky has to be like the luckiest man on the planet. Like this dude has that
Yeah.
woman locked down with 2 kids.
He can drink her bathwater all the time.
Yeah, drink her bathwater all
Oh
the
my
time.
God.
He's sitting there with he's sitting there with a flute.
I
Just,
hate it. I hate it.
Delicious, babe. I love you.
I had to make the joke, but I hate it.
Yeah, so he did a lot of bashing on this album. Like
Yeah, it's almost
Cole
like,
took a shot at YoungBoy, which I was like, I was like, oh my god!
isn't YoungBoy still on house
What
arrest?
timeline are we in? So, yeah, whew, that's heavy.
That's a lot.
Heavy. That's dangerous waters you're playing with. YoungBoy, like, that's like absolutely trying to get bit by a pit bull on purpose. Like, you know, like I love Cole, but you know, YoungBoy that's a hood nigga, 100% through and through. Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga probably fight bricks. So, you know, Cole, I love you, Cole. Jermaine, Cole.
Jermaine Cole.
What you just
I need you to
I'm waiting for the response. I'm waiting for the, and you know what? God damn it. Outside of that, Joe Budden and Drake's beat, like Joe Budden said this album is trash. He's making it for these young people and stuff like that. He need to stick to people his age and shit. But you know, like, think about this, you know, and this is not to like side with Drake or Budden or anything like that, but like Drake has a demographic that he has to cater to, you know? So I feel like this album aligns with this demographic. Like this album, I'm gonna be totally honest. Listening to this album for the first time, very much, especially for the first half of the album, very much gave me Travis Scott. It gave me a lot of Travis Scott, like a little bit of Astroworld, a little bit of Utopia. Like it really gave me like a little bit of Travis Scott with the heavy bass rap songs and like, you know, the lyrics and shit. Like it was very like raw and aggressive. I haven't seen Drake this raw and aggressive before. You know, he can have these moments, especially like, you know, with 21 Savage and obviously you know, that last album that they had, like they had moments from that. But, you know, I haven't seen Drake this raw, like this disrespectful, you know. in a long time, because he very much was being disrespectful on this album. This album had, and I think the beauty of it is that he's smart about it. Like, he knew for a fact that people were going to be talking about it. I mean, obviously, we're talking about it, you know?
Yeah.
But I think that he knew that we, as, like, listeners, would go, what the fuck this nigga just said? Like, why is he taking a shot toward this person and saying this thing, and you know, there was just a bunch of people saying, oh my god, like, he's coming after that and yada yada yada. But, like, remember, it's all about shock value. You know what I'm saying? It's all about grabbing your attention, you know? I was just talking about this week. Like, think about, like, Sexy Red, okay? Sexy Red whole career has been built off of shock value. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's take the song Pound Town, okay? No nigga is listening to Pound Town for the lyrics. No nigga is walking in the club saying, my coochie pink, my booty hole, bro. Like, no nigga is going to the club saying that. And if you're in the club singing that and you're a whole dude, I got questions for you. So, but it's the shy aspect. Like, that, the beat to that song is fire. You know what I'm saying? The beat to that song is so fire that it forces you to kind of be like, well, damn, hold up. Yeah, like that, another song, ski, like, you know, like, the beat is so gassed that, like, most people that don't actually fuck with her, their attention is immediately grabbed. First Person Shooter did that that song is you know, and this might be a very controversial thing. First Person Shooter, in my opinion, is Drake's best song in the past few years. I'm willing to stand on that pedestal because, first of all, the beat switch, crazy. The beat switch had me like, I was driving in a Ford Explorer and I almost drove off the fucking road. Like, that's a big ass vehicle, okay?
Shut up.
So,
just floors it.
Yeah, like, I was like, oh shit. Like, you know, but like, yes. Earlier I said Cole carried that song, and by all means, Cole very much did carry that song. Like, Cole came out the gate shooting. Cole looked like a motherfucker in a Warzone lobby. Like, this nigga had prestige and every Call of Duty, and had the aim bots on standby. Like, he was in straight headshots. Okay.
Does that mean there was a lot of N-words?
Yeah, I mean, could be like a Xbox lobby, but. To be totally honest, J. Cole carried that song, but let's not get it twisted. Drake really did his thing on that song. Like, Drake, I really like Drake verse on that song. That's probably my favorite Drake song in the past few years. So, take that what you will. I know it's early and shit. I'm saying this, like, you know, and this album just dropped like 2 days ago, but I'm telling you, like, I haven't had, like, who the fuck is singing Rescue Plan? Like, I'm surprised that song made it to the... Search and Rescue. When Drake dropped that song, I was so confused. Like he sounded like he was going through a plea deal or something. Like, you know, I don't know. But
I mean, is that better than the one with him in 21 where it was very weirdly sexually charged?
Which one? Rich Flex?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can you do
nice
something for me?
And shit. You know what I'm saying?
Can you talk to the objects for me?
This nigga over here rolling his hips and shit. About, do your thing,
21. Do your thing, 21. Do your thing.
21 in the background probably staring. Yellow diamonds in the watch. This shit costs a lot. Hold up, DJ. Pause this motherfucking song. Because this nigga out here rolling his hips like you should kill her.
He's been refusing. If you like watch the videos on their tour, he's been like refusing to react to like when Drake says 21.
Yeah,
can you do so far? He's like, nah, nigga.
Yeah, 21.
He's like, nah. He's shaking his head like, nah.
Nah, please. Shoot. He probably over there with the mic
like,
talking
nah,
about,
nigga. Too many memes.
He over there selling. Drake looking him dead in the eyes like, 21.
Do something for me.
Get a little rich flex for me. And 21 probably black. I ought to shoot your ass. like, man, damn. You know, shout out to 21 that having to put up with Drake. And I feel like also too, side topic, but I feel like Drake replaced Future with 21.
Low key, when are we getting What a Time
Yeah,
to
when
Be
are we?
Alive too? I
Yeah,
need that.
when are we getting another?
It's been 8 years.
It's been a while, you know. Ever since
Yeah.
21 started coming up, I ain't like the last thing we got was that flip with Tim's and stuff. You know,
Oh
off
yeah,
of
that's
Future's
fire.
album. That was the last thing. But like, I want a project. You know, he released a whole project with 21. Ever since then, 20 like I feel like I don't know what's going on, but I feel like Drake got like he got some shit on 21. That is like, if you don't make this motherfucking song with me, 21, I'm gonna expose you. I'm gonna expose you to the world. You probably take it up your ass. Somebody expose you. Don't play with
Hold
me. I'm light
on,
skinned. I
hold
will
on.
snitch.
Nah, side note. Have y'all noticed Future only collabs with Metro now? He doesn't collab with
Oh yeah, they got
what's his
yeah, they got
name?
an album coming out too.
DJ Esco. He only
Yeah, I know.
collabs with Metro Boomin. I'm sorry, I think I said that backwards.
No, you said it right. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
Metro
okay.
Boom.
He
Yeah.
Esco's like, what happened to Esco? They
Yeah, what
don't
happened to
collab
Esco?
anymore.
Yeah,
They must have fell out.
I know like I know like when they had released Purple Rain, like one of his mixtapes on Spotify, and
Mhm.
that mixtape is actually pretty edited. Like the original Purple Rain mixtape had Wicked on it before Wicked
Yeah,
went to
evil.
went to Evo, yeah. So yeah, I mean, look, I'm a mixtape head, man. When a mixtape dropped, like, damn, I wish the mixtape era would come back, but that's a conversation for another day. So
Yeah,
so I
epic.
mean, Ray, I mean, how you feel about Drake or this like how do you feel about this whole Drake thing? Like, are you a Drake fan? You know, he's part of the
I
light skin
am.
community, so
Look, just because I'm light skinned doesn't mean I care about that nigga.
yeah.
Like, I don't have anything against Drake. Like, the only thing I could say I have against Drake is that, like, my childhood best friend Damon, he used to watch Degrassi. And
Yes.
that's where I first
Real
saw
niggas
that
know him for
nigga.
Degrassi.
That's where I first saw that nigga. And I'm just
Jimmy!
like,
Yeah, me
like,
too.
and when I tell you, my Damon used to never shut up about Degrassi. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't fucking care.
You know,
Why is
Amazing
this nigga in
show.
a wheelchair?
I went to this.
Amazing show.
I went to this. Me and Deja went to this bed and breakfast, and there was like apparently Vizio offers like their own like pretty much like cable, quote unquote, and whatnot, and they literally had a channel strictly for Degrassi. Like it played
Yeah,
Degrassi.
that's
As they
wild to
should.
me.
As they should.
Nah, Deja in the chat saying,
Because
yeah.
Degrassi is fucking amazing.
A whole
If you
channel?
know, you know. The
Excessive?
real ones know. A whole channel. Do you know how many seasons there are? There's
I
like
know.
the Drake Degrassi. There's the new one that's fucking trash, and then there's the one in the middle that
That's
was
why I was like,
halfway decent.
I was about to say, were there like 3 different generations of that show?
yeah.
I think so.
It
Honestly,
was like
I think
Degrassi, the
there's
next
one
generation.
before
I forgot
Drake
what the third
too.
one is.
Yeah,
So-
I think there was one before Drake's time too. It was like
Yeah,
older.
so like the,
I think
Yeah.
it was like their
original one was
parents.
called just Degrassi, and then it was
Yeah.
Degrassi, the next generation,
It's like their
which I think
parents.
that's the one with Drake, and
It
then
is, yeah.
the third one I don't remember because I heard that shit.
I don't know whether it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't
Yeah,
fucking
don't
matter.
fucking
It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, I was not a Degrassi like youth. I was a Teen Wolf youth. I'm gonna be honest with you.
wait. I got a question.
Hold
though.
on.
It's pertaining.
Hold on.
I got a question for y'all. It's pertaining to this Drake album. Yeah, and then I want y'all to think real hard about your answer because I'm gonna say some fucked up shit. Unfortunately, I gotta warn y'all. Chat, this is for you, chat.
I might have to
Deja,
leave.
prepare to get your mans.
How do y'all feel about?
I know, I might have to leave.
I don't need that. How do y'all feel about Adonis rapping on this album? Drake's son.
Yeah,
Has
little
a verse-
nigga was rapping. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, has a verse on his on one of the songs. I forgot the name of the song, but he has a verse on this song. It's on one of these songs. So I wish I could play it for you guys, but obviously I'll be hit
Copyright.
with the meanest copyright strike. Like it's literally gonna come from the depths of hell. So but how do you, Erica, how do you feel about Adonis rapping?
I mean, I was listening to the album on my way to work, so
Mhm.
I didn't realize until like I listened to it, and then like I went back and saw what people were saying. They're like, oh, that was actually Adonis. I'm like, oh, like I didn't notice, but I'm not like I don't really have a feeling about it. I'm not
Mhm.
like, oh, he shouldn't be on the song or like he should. I think Drake's just maybe trying to do like look at what Beyonce's doing with Blue on Renaissance tour. Blue
Yeah.
was a part of that whole tour
Yeah.
versus in the
I
past
know
she
she
just,
tied.
oh, I come and watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's locked in.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's just that like maybe trying to like, get your kid I don't know, maybe introduced to the industry or like the artwork was made by Adonis, like, like
Yeah, the
that whole
artwork was definitely
concept.
like is
So
that
I think
Drake's
maybe he's
handwriting?
trying to do that. Yeah, I would say understand. I don't have no fucking kids, so I don't understand. But I see the vision. Like I feel I see the vision. I think maybe he's maybe trying to start doing that with his son. I don't know.
Yeah, like DJ Khaled, like pretty much he made an album, like pretty much like with for the name of his kid, and it was before,
Oh
yeah, it
yeah,
was
I
before his
saw it.
last album and shit.
Yeah.
But the Father Outside, I think that's what it's called and stuff. It was actually about his last album. Ray, how would you feel if like, you know, how would you feel if you heard somebody kid rapping like?
Uh,
AB said it threw him off. How would
I
you feel?
don't.
AB?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, AB said, "What's up,
That's
AB?"
that
What's
is
up,
a
AB?
that like my answer to that is layered because it's like my first thought is, did the kid want to do that, or did
That's a
Drake
good. You know
want the
what?
kid to do that?
That's actually a great point.
Like, is this like the kid having aspirations to try and like get a foot in early, or is this Drake? Is this Drake and his marketing team being like, it'll get you some points,
Yeah, it get you some cool points.
like
Some
the
brownie points.
present dad angle,
Yeah,
like
yeah, get you
like
some brownie points.
exactly. Like I feel like it's like that's my first thought there.
Yeah,
In terms of like the actual rapping, it was like it wasn't offensive, but it's also like I'm not gonna have that verse on repeat or anything. If I was just like hearing the shit, I was like, all right, I'll let it play through. But it's not like fucking I'm gonna go back like I'm gonna hit repeat just to hear that again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
It's more
honest,
so
y'all.
I
just
don't remember what he said. Like what did he say?
I
You know,
don't remember.
I don't
either.
remember.
I could probably like look it up and stuff.
It's probably on Genius.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah.
it definitely is. Should be on like Genius, but like I don't remember what song it was on that album.
Honestly, I don't remember.
Oh, it's on
Yeah.
Daylight. It's on Daylight.
Oh, I was just listening to that
Yeah,
one.
Adonis said, "Don't talk to my man like that. I like it when you like it. My man." I'm gonna be honest, y'all.
That was
How old
him?
is that child?
Wait, time out.
Hold
That
on,
was
red
him?
flag on the play. How
Wait,
old
hold
is
on.
Adonis?
Hold on. He was born in 2017, I think. Oh no, 2018. He was
Yeah,
conceived in
Adonis is like
2018. So he's
Don't ask me how I know.
Adonis like
So
5.
he's 5.
Yeah.
A 5-year-old should not be
Wait
saying
a
those
minute.
words.
My man. That's for the
No,
girls.
you said my
Let's keep it to the
man.
girls. I thought that's okay. When I listened to it, of course he's not gonna have like a more masculine voice right now because he's still a kid.
Yeah.
But I really thought that was a woman. So I thought like the
it was
person was trying to say,
Estrada.
"Oh, my man," and I was in the corner like, "My man." Now that I know that it's not like that, I'm a little disappointed. I'm a little
That's why
scared.
Amy said that's why it threw
Like
him
it's
off.
Yeah,
I thought it was
my man.
I thought it
You're
was
right,
a queen
AB.
slaying.
It kind of threw me off.
I'm gonna be honest.
Now it's just throwing me off.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I love y'all and stuff, and this is gonna be the last show. Then we had a good run. That shit was garbage. I feel like I feel like Drake put Adonis on that album so people could be like, "Oh my god, Adonis! Oh my, he's so cute! Like,
exactly.
Look at him rapping. Look at his little light skin ass rapping.
Yeah,
like,
I
oh my god, he's so adorable." I heard that shit and I was like,
100% agree.
This motherfucker.
Of course, he's not gonna tell his son that your bars are trash, nigga.
I am.
Like he's like, "Oh yeah, it's good."
Drake, get
Even
one of
the
your Ghost
drawing.
Riders. to write your kid some lyrics.
He's
You know how to
drawing.
make it
He's
great.
like, oh yeah, that's fire. That's fire, son. He's not gonna tell him the truth.
I am.
Okay, you're different.
I'm an
Okay,
asshole.
you eat crayons. You're different.
Why
You don't
the
have
fuck
the
I gotta
sense of
eat crayons? No, I'm
Dylan.
keeping a buck. Like, if
Dylan,
my
it's
kid's
simple.
sitting there,
I
okay,
said what I
let me-
said, nigga.
Hold up.
Dylan,
Am I
it's
the
simple. You
asshole? Wait, pause. Am I the asshole if I tell my kid that shit garbage? If this nigga goes, don't talk to my man like that. I like it when you like it. My man. If I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Oh,
If Angelo
goodness.
said that shit, Angelo.
If that's your kid, like spare
Angelo,
their
shut the
feelings
fuck
a
up.
little.
Nah, I'm going to get a ghost right. Angelo, read this right here. Okay? Angelo, just to be the only time you could curse as a child. You know what I'm saying? Like, Angelo, read this right here. Angelo over there talk about, yeah, my dad got some pimp shit. You know what I'm saying? He hit a bitch with the long stick. Ooh. Shoot, they on my back like a few ticks.
Nigga, shut up.
Okay, Angelo, pop off, okay? In the words of AB, not every drawing goes on the fridge. You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna put every scribble on the fridge? Are you gonna put everything that your child is going to say and do on the fridge? I'm not. Adonis, stick to reading, my baby.
stay in school.
Stick to courtside. You know what I'm saying?
Deja, I would kick your
why
ass.
would you hold up?
Yeah,
Deja,
I would
why
kick
you
your fucking
my
ass.
Why would you kick? No. Like,
Here
I'm
you,
not about to
Deja.
build this nigga up to be some garbage ass rapper. You know what I would look like as a parent to know that my kid is a garbage ass regional rapper? You know how bad that is for my image? Like, that's terrible. Okay? Drake did that for fucking brownie points. He won over like 10 Karens putting Adonis on that song. Okay? Because I know some women were like, oh my God, it's my baby Adonis.
Oh yeah, no, like people
Adonis,
people
oh my
across-
God. He's
people
so
across
cute with his
all
curly hair
spectrum.
and his biracial body and he looks like a fucking
Oh my god.
crystal. No.
Who the fuck says that? His biracial body.
Oh my God, like
The
Adonis,
fuck?
he's so cute, like
Oh my god.
with his blue eyes and his ginger hair and like, no, Adonis.
Oh god.
Like I'm telling
Oh.
you,
God
Adonis,
damn.
no, baby,
Oh god.
stick to album covers.
I was about to say, it's like, first of all, that is a 5-year-old child. He does
I'm
not know
ruining his
better.
life. He gotta know.
Second,
He gotta know.
second,
You gotta
second,
know. Not all dreams can be lived. Like no.
second.
Shoot, not all heroes wear capes, and not all villains have bad morals. I will be that villain, 100%. I will. I'm gonna be the first one to say it. Adonis,
Oh god.
go play. Go watch Paw Patrol. Go watch Bluey, my boy. Like the studio, not for you. Give it like another 5-10 years. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you could take
Oh
some
my
verses
god.
your father ain't used. But Drake, don't do that. I'm not trying to see you. I feel like you giving him the LeBron treatment. Okay, you like,
Oh,
since I'm rapping and my kid is finally growing up, I'm gonna have my kids start rapping too. Maybe we can rap together. Family rapping. Woo-wee. I'm not trying to see that. I want to see LeBron and Bronny ball. I want to see them play against each other in the NBA. But this is not the NBA. This is the rap game. I'm not trying to see a fucking almost 40-year-old man rap with a 5-year-old son. No. No, it's not happening.
You are very impassioned about
I am.
this.
That shit, I wasted like a minute of my life, okay? I'm not getting that back. Dude, niggas gonna come at me talking about, shit, you just trying to get your 15 minutes of fame. No, I'm just trying to be a real parent. If I had to put my son on an album in the studio and my son said some shit like that, get out the studio. Motherfucker, go play Fortnite.
Oh god.
fucking Paw
Boy,
Patrol.
hold on, wait a minute. But it's a whole different conversation if you're putting a 5-year-old on Fortnite. Let's not go there.
I mean, shit, go do something. Go be
Oh,
constructive.
God.
The studio is not for you, bro.
Go
I can't
constructive.
believe I just wasted $1,000 putting you in the
Oh,
studio
God.
to say some shit like that for an hour. Studio
Oh,
sessions
God.
are not cheap, okay? They're not
It
cheap.
was it's a marketing
And you know
ploy.
what? Hold up. I want to find out who produced that track. If it's Lil Yachty, I'm gonna be even madder. Lil Yachty, you've been talking about this album for a grip now, and now you're like, you let Adonis do this?
Oh,
Niggas
God.
can't be trusted.
God damn.
Yeah, man. Am I wrong? All I need to know is
Didn't Little Yachty write Acta for City Girls?
I think so. He writes a lot of music. I don't think people know
Yeah,
that,
he
but
writes
Lil
for
Yachty
people.
writes a lot of music. He writes and produces a lot of music.
He does.
He helped Drake with a lot of this album.
Oh,
Mhm.
gosh.
Like yeah, like he's really in his bag. Shout out to Lil Boat. You know what I'm saying? Lil Boat really out here, you know what I'm saying?
Lil Boat.
Dropping albums, producing albums, doing this damn thing, you know? Still greatest Lil Yachty song is the song he did with Future. Pardon Me? Yeah. Oh yeah, greatest Lil Yachty song. By the way, Future is really like a dog. I know we like not talk about Future, but Future
That nigga's
said,
a dog.
"Pardon me, I'm about to shit on this beat," and he did exactly that. Any nigga that can confidently say they about to tear a beat apart and do so in great fashion. I can't wait till Future get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm gonna put a fucking chalice in front of his picture. Like, shout out to Future. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the hood prophet, you know, hood Jesus Christ. Shout out to him. You know, Drake. I like this album. Okay, wait, hold up. Where would y'all rank this album though? I think this album, yeah, it's kind of, I don't think this album is, I think it's better than Certified Lover Boy. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, like that's why I'm kind of like, I don't know. You said it's not better. I'm like, nah, I don't know. Like that Cole feature definitely washed a lot of them songs in Certified Lover Boy. Like he swept that shit away. So I mean, but then again, like that's just one song, you know, that doesn't speak for the entire album. But it's not top 3, I can tell you that. But I will tell you this: it's better than Scorpion. It's better than More Life.
No.
Yes. Oh,
No.
yes. Yes.
Honestly,
I hate Scorpion.
I
hate
listen
Scorpion
to
with a
all of them,
passion.
and
That
I
shit
hate
is
you.
Garbage.
And I hate you.
That
Anyways,
shit is why are you taking out your
I really because I feel like being mean. I don't really remember More Life. Like,
yeah, More Life.
from what I remember,
more
it was
garbage.
okay.
More Life had 2 good
Stop
songs.
talking about my man.
And they're
Stop talking about
back
my
to
man.
back. More Life had 2 good songs, Portland and Sacrifices. And honestly, the only
Anyways.
reason why I like those songs so much is because Travis Scott ran that fucking song on Portland. And Young Thug, what he did to Sacrifices, you know, it's probably why he in jail right now for RICO charges, because he eviscerated that song. If you have time tonight, go listen to fucking Sacrifices. Just listen to Young Thug's verse. He said, I've been shitting on a bitch since I was 21. My gun had a SIG. 20 in the clip had 1. Okay, think about that. 20 in the clip had 1. 20 in the clip and one in the chamber. Boom. Come on, man. Like, I'm sorry.
Think, Mark. Think.
Think, Mark. Think. Sorry, I'm fangirl. Like, I'm fangirl over Young Thug in that song, but I really like that song. Other than that, whole album was garbage. Throw that bitch away. Okay, Scorpion. I can't tell you one song that's memorable off of Scorpion.
2 fucking sided album. What was it? 28, 30 songs?
Yeah, 30 songs of garbage.
What?
30 songs of garbage.
You're garbage. You're garbage.
That is unbelievable.
Anyways, so
that
are
song is
we
bottom 3.
ranking?
That album is bottom 3.
Okay.
That album is bottom
But
3.
are we-
Let's give it a buck. Yeah, that album is bottom 3.
Let her cook.
Are we ranking please. Are we ranking for all the dogs like between his last few albums, like over the last few years,
If
or
I
like
had to,
what do you mean?
if I had to rank this album like bottom up and shit, like obviously, honestly, never mind. Dog water, bottom of the barrel, chum.
Mm.
Okay, album is trash. Sorry, Drake, that was crazy. I don't know what you were thinking. You must have been on some lean or something. By the way, I felt like that album helped Beyonce so much because Beyonce
Oh, he
perfected
dropped before
what
her.
Drake was going with that album. 100%. That
Isn't
Renaissance,
it crazy they dropped, what was it, like the same month?
they dropped it. Yeah, it was like a week apart or
The
something
same
like
month.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
Renaissance is what honestly Nevermind should have been. Like Renaissance is perfected
Yeah.
what Drake was going with easily, you know. And I'm not a Beyonce fan. Like, you know, I know she's a great artist,
But
you know,
she did that though.
she did that 100%. Okay, but honestly, Nevermind. Y'all gonna my next one is kind of crazy, but thank me later. Thank me later.
Oh,
He's like,
you think that's next?
yeah, that album aged poorly. That album aged poorly. That tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Please tell me I'm lying. Did that album not age poorly? Thank Me
I don't
Later.
think so.
Thank Me Later was remember. Thank Me Later was Drake's official first album.
It was his debut album.
Yeah, his debut album. Aged poorly. Absolutely.
Mm.
Like that album is very
His
much forgettable.
I will say, Thank Me Later, it wasn't my favorite. It wasn't like that memorable, but I feel like his mixtapes, like his early mixtapes were. November 18th?
Wait, hold up.
What?
Hold up. You mean to tell me that you about to sit here and tell me that So Far Gone it's a bottom tier album? Is that what you're telling
No,
me?
I'm not. No, but I'm saying like we're talking about like his earlier work. Like that's what I more remember.
Even Comeback Season. Comeback Season is a great mixtape. I'm not saying it's like it's a top 3. I think Comeback Season should be the medium. That's great. That's great Drake. Okay, that is good Drake. That is what if you're out, if we had to put Drake albums, like we had to lay them across the table, I'm putting Comeback Season dead in the middle. Dead in the middle. 100%. Like, and that's young Drake. That's saying something. Like, Comeback, and I listened to Comeback Season when it was like first drop, before like So Far Gone, and like right around the time when he finally got signed and shit like that. Like, nobody knew who the fuck Boy Wonder was and 40 and shit like that. Like, he was still fucking around with these goddamn producers and fucking Canada and shit like that, you know? Like, OVO wasn't shit back then. So that right in the middle of the pack. I'm saying for All The Dogs, as of right now, it's maybe like an album or 2 lower than that. It's better than Thank Me Later. I will stand behind that. It's better than Scorpion. I will definitely stand behind that. More Life, 100%. Views. Ooh.
Wait a minute.
Give me about a week. I'll give you an opinion. I'll give you an opinion on that one, like next episode. But is it better than Views?
I gotta listen to a little bit more.
I really do like Views. Is it a great Drake album? I'll be honest, it's not. But
yeah, I gotta listen to a little bit more because I listened to it one time all the way through, and then I listened to it like in chunks. Like I listened to it like half of it today, coming and going to work.
Yeah,
but
I don't know. Like Views is one of those albums. Like from time to time, I go back and listen. I'm like, you know, I think this is just a product of its time. Like people wasn't ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I like Views a lot. I like Views a lot more than most people.
Yeah.
You know, but
because how you gonna fight with me at Cheesecake?
Exactly.
Come on.
Child's Play, great song. Grammy, great song. Anything Drake and Future make, that shit is like
Chef's
gas
kiss.
and a match. Okay, like that shit. Fire. I love almost any Drake and Future feature. Any of them. Like just about they don't
Yeah,
miss.
they
Okay.
make another album.
Yeah, but better than views. Y'all gonna have to catch me next week for that one. I'm gonna give y'all an opinion about that.
Hmm.
I'm gonna listen to this album more and whatnot. But yeah, better than Certified Lover Boy. I'm saying so. I'm gonna say so.
No, I
I'm
don't
gonna say
know.
so.
I still need time
I'm gonna
to
say so. Yeah,
compare it
yeah. You
and rank it.
you know what? Yeah,
Besides,
you know what?
the other
All right.
ones he
Here's what we
has.
do. Here's what we do. Here's what we do. Next week when we come back, next episode and shit. Give it a listen. We'll get you a little 5-second opinion on, okay? Little 5 minute opinion, 5 minute opinion on that album, like final opinion.
You say that like any of our opinions are shorter than 5 minutes.
Hey, I mean that's true.
Right.
That's true. I just ran it about Adonis. So.
I was about to say you just ranted for 10 minutes about a boy,
10
some
minutes.
words his daddy
Fuck
told
it.
him to sing.
Fuck it.
That boy didn't choose to
That
say
dude-
them
this
words.
nigga out here bullying a kid and shit.
You don't act like that boy
Nigga hate
chose to
kids.
say them words.
Yeah, shoot. I want
His daddy's manager said say them words.
I wanted Adonis to be like, bitch. You know, I wanted him to say some off the wall shit. Be like, oh my God. Okay, Odon. Okay.
Oh god.
Okay.
Uh,
Damn. You know? So, but okay, well, let me ask you this before we go on break. What is Drake's best album? You about to I'm about to end this call.
But wait, hold on. There are levels. Like, are you
Nah,
talking about
there's no
like?
levels. There is a definitive Drake best album. There's no levels.
No, listen. There are levels. You talking about like sensitive Drake, or like
Nah,
rap singing Drake, or like
Drake,
just
Drake is
rapping
You
Drake?
get Drake all in
Like,
one package. You get Drake all in one pack. Like Drake is not split
take
up.
care.
This ain't inside
Take
out.
care.
Take
Take care, nigga.
Take
Take
care.
care.
Oh yeah, all right. We're gonna come back after the break,
Nah.
guys. Because if she would have said anything but I would have accepted.
No one can say anything about Take Care. One of
I
the
would have
best
accepted
albums
Nothing
he
Was the
has.
Same. Because don't get me wrong, Nothing Was the Same was a fucking masterpiece.
I like that one too, but I like Take Care better. Like, the nigga introduced rap singing.
This
What?
nigga introduced to The Weeknd.
What? That too.
Road on road, just to click about the bow.
Ooh.
You ain't gotta run and tell nobody. They already know. Shoot, come on, man. Like, bro, Underground Kings, look what you done. Shit, Over My Dead Body. That intro,
Marvin's
Over My
Room?
Dead Body, is
Marvin's
probably
Room?
one of the best album intros of that era. One of the best. Come on, man. Come on. Go talk to your mama, okay? Shoot, don't come at me. I'm just saying.
Marvin's Room will always get me in my feelings. I'm sitting here crying about something that didn't even happen to me.
Shoot,
Marvin's Room is one of those songs that's so big, even niggas like me who don't know one Drake album know that song.
Like Marvin's Room had my light skin ass crying in a corner thinking about a female that
I'm crying in the dark.
Like shit. So
Nigga, I'm crying in the dark.
I'm over here crying over an ex that, lasted a month and shit like that we met at homecoming. Hi, Ashley.
I'm crying in the fucking club. I don't know why I'm crying in the club. I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
Who's putting onions in the club?
I'm just fucking around.
Oh my God. All right, man. We're gonna take a quick break. Shoot, when we come back, I'm gonna give this week's Spill the Sauce. We got a pretty interesting one for you guys, so don't touch that down. And then finally, we're gonna be talking about Flying While Black. There was this musician that they had a little situation, and American Airlines was fucking idiots. So we're gonna discuss about that, and then also, what it's like to fly while black. So don't touch that down. We'll be back in 5 minutes. If you do, it's spooky season, so that Scream mask is coming out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
It's just a couple more days, and everyone's gonna start getting those fucking copy pastas about spooky sluts and all that shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course, yeah. That it's crazy because Halloween, it's just it's that time of the year where people could really like show their ass and whatnot.
Halloween is the only day a year a girl can dress like a total slut
and
and
be
no one
fine.
can say anything.
Exactly. They can borderline show they coochie. They could have pulled a sexy red and pulled out their sex tape and shit, which I
Boom,
wanted to talk
coochie.
about that because I was like,
Surprise, coochie.
I
Titties.
was like, that shit was like, yeah. She was,
Surprise, motherfucker.
yeah, she was rapping about a lot of shit that made me go, yeah.
Just a,
Why
just
you
a chick
post
like making
that?
people.
I'm a little
Bruh.
concerned.
How would you react if, like, you just on Halloween night you were out, you
She
just
should have
saw a
dropped.
woman, you just saw a woman just in a trench coat, like holding it close, like she's naked underneath. She just opens it up, fully clothed with a bunch of pocket pussies in the coat. It's like surprise.
Tits out for Harambe.
Yeah, Sexy Red should have dropped that sex tape on Halloween and shit, because that shit was kind of
Damn.
scary. Say psych right now, Dylan. I'm not saying psych.
Okay.
All
Break
right.
time.
We'll be back. 5 minutes. Go get some water. Shoot, I'm thirsty. Oh yeah, don't forget to mute ourselves, guys. See, we'll be back.
Fucking up a little too much.
Where the the fuck I mean? What the fuck you mean I'm fucking up this banana a little bit too much?
You look a little too practiced with it.
Oh, yeah, a
What the
little
fuck?
too, like, you know what you doing. You know what you doing, my
No, I'm
nigga.
not. I'm just eating fucking banana.
Yeah, you eating the fuck out of that banana, my
What
nigga.
the fuck? How the fuck I'm eating the fuck out of a banana? I'm just eating a banana.
I said what I said. I don't make the rules. Don't eat it like that.
I'm
Don't choke on
being,
it.
I'm being fucking bullied because I'm eating. But I'm gonna be honest. I've been wanting this banana all day. Pause. Because I went to the kitchen and I was like, I was just sitting on the counter and shit. I was like, man, I want a banana. Pause. Because you out here making this shit uncomfortable. Big pause. I'm using my potassium and shit. My knee's been hurting.
I
Oh,
can
God.
find a way to make anything sexual. I'm sorry.
What the fuck? Keep that to yourself.
It's a gift.
Yeah. Yeah, you go pop your collar in the bathroom while I start to spill the sauce. Fuck.
Goddamn, nigga.
Man, wait, hold up. I'm being roasted. Somebody said I got a vacuum sealed shirt on. I'm about to end this stream, bro. I'm really getting cooked right now. I'm getting fucking cooked. Nigga can't eat a banana. Nigga can't wear a fucking
No,
Under shirt. God damn.
niggas have had a little bit too much
Yo,
practice.
I'm getting fucking cooked, dog. Damn. I know we've been off the air, but niggas out here disrespecting me.
Hey, my nigga, you should have ate that banana and then came back. You know,
Don't worry about it. We got a show to run.
Oh, God.
Anyway,
no gag
fuck.
reflex too.
I don't even
I
wanna
see you, friend.
Bro, fuck, I don't even want to do spill the sauce no more. I'm about to start roasting niggas. Shit. Leave my,
Friend,
I'm
I
trying
love
to flex
you.
my
I'm
muscles
just
and shit.
kidding,
You know what I'm
friend.
saying? My little,
Oh,
you know, show y'all,
I can't
you know,
breathe.
show y'all the fruits of my labor of this summer bod. You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
I
You
can't,
see
I
it?
can't breathe.
Okay,
You
why
see
are you
it?
babying
see
a
it?
banana?
Oh,
Why are
gosh.
you
Dude,
babying a banana?
I'm built
Finish
different.
it.
What you say?
Why are you babying a banana? Finish it.
Anyway, this week's
Dylan,
Spill the
please
Sauce
start.
is brought to you by me. Shit. And it's actually gonna be associated to what we talked about earlier with Adonis and whatnot. As a parent, I feel like your kid don't need participation trophies. For example, if my kid draws fucking scribble on a sheet of paper, I'm not putting that fucking sheet of paper on the fridge constantly. Like, parents need to understand that their kids, like, you gotta hurt their self-esteem a little. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Build
be honest.
character.
Adeline used to draw all the time, okay? Like, and we had stacks and stacks and stacks of art and stuff. Like, I love it, man. I love that you're drawing. But by God, you literally just drew 37,000 black circles on Tinkerbell. Okay? You think motherfuckers are gonna care that you drew 37 black circles on this sheet of paper? No. I'm getting rid of it. Okay? Like, I don't know why the fuck I'm being criticized. I don't even really like know why I'm being criticized because I said Adonis could rap, because I feel like it's the same exact concept. I shouldn't have to give my kid a participation trophy. Now I say this, like, if it's like somebody like Blue Ivy is much older and she's doing much more. Like, she's on stage dancing and
She has her own money.
Yeah, like doing sequences, and she makes fucking 30 times more than I make in a year in fucking 3 days. So, like, I understand.
Yeah.
Do your thing, you know? Adonis, though, this nigga just went on. Y'all already know. Do I have to pull the lyrics back up?
No.
No. We're done. Let's move on.
Yeah, so, like, you know, as a parent, like, I think that, like, you need to, like, know when you gotta break some shit to your kids and stuff. Don't worry while I'm still eating this banana. I'm talking. like, you need to know when to break it to your kids. Hold up. Would y'all do the same? Like, am I a bad parent? That's what I need to know.
I know what is saying. You're a bad parent.
I don't think, no, not a bad parent. I can't speak too much on it because, like, I don't have kids myself, so I can't be like, oh, I understand.
But like,
It depends on, I feel, what the situation is. What am I about to hurt their feelings about, you know?
right now, and I'm not saying like I'm out here just crushing their dreams. Like, oh, Adeline, you ain't gonna be shit when you grow up. Like, all you gonna be is working for fucking Raising Canes. When I pull up, you better say, are you licking your fingers for some chicken? Like, I'm not saying shit like that. Like, I'm just like, hey, work on it. I'm not about to hang it on the fridge though. Like, congratulations. I like that you know how to draw black circles, in rapid succession. But like, I don't know. Shit. I just feel like I don't need to, like, as a parent, I don't really need to like congratulate my kid for doing every single thing,
Yeah.
Congratulations, son, you're breathing. Like, good shit. Keep it up. Like, I don't know, man. I could, yeah, exactly. Like AB said, like, you can support him, you just don't have to put everything on the fridge. Obviously, I don't want to do that. I'm not about
Yeah.
to. I'm not about to like praise you for every single thing. There's some like my daughter. She has this thing where she always, especially like in the past like year or so, she always come up to me and be like, "Daddy, look," and shows me her plate, and it shows me that her plate is empty. But she does that because she thinks there's this expectation I'm gonna give a dessert every single time, I have to like make her understand, like, congratulations, you ate your food. You have a full tummy, and that's great. You're not starving and shit like that. You had a nice meal designed by yours truly. I really made the fuck out that bowl of cereal. But honestly, you don't have to show me your bowl, okay? Like, I'm glad you finished it, but I'm not about to like give you dessert. Like, I don't know. Like, that's something that you don't have to do. That's something that that you don't have to do. I'm fucking up this banana. Actually, I'm gonna finish this.
Mhm.
Okay,
Pause.
but yeah, like, I don't know. I like had this conversation with people, and they kind of dragged me for it, and I'm just like, I don't think like I'm
Yeah.
a bad parent. I think I'm a realist. Like, I teach my kid, like, when you lose, you lose. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. It's
I'm
one
not
of
gonna
those
give you a
things.
medal because you lose, because you lost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's one
So,
of those things where I'd say, and this is like my experience is really at most being an uncle and sometimes the older cousin.
mhm.
But I feel like there's a balance between coddling and praising.
Oh yeah, no, for
And
sure.
it's like how I think of it is praise genuine effort, like praise hard work. Like even if it's not an A, like if you know they worked their hardest for it, and you can like you saw them putting in that effort, then yeah,
Hmm.
like we're like, yes, you tried your best, and I'm proud that you tried your best. I feel
Right.
like that's good because like you should encourage them when they're like really invested in something and like trying their best at something because
Yeah, of
that
course. Yeah.
encourages them to keep going. But
Yeah.
like if they're just like every time they take a shit, you don't need to like give them a medal.
Yeah. Congratulations, you made it to the toilet. Like, mm-mm.
Like maybe when you're toilet training them, but like once they're trained, like they don't need that anymore, you know?
Right. Right.
Like it
So,
changes as they grow.
yeah, of course, of course. So, but
I don't
yeah.
know. When I was growing up, oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. When you was growing up, what's going on?
When I was growing up, like we would make our parents, like, you make a card for Father's Day, Mother's Day, like birthdays. My
Mm-hmm.
dad still to this day loves shit like that. Because it's just very like genuine. It's not something you can like store by. It's from the heart, something that like I made. Him and
Yeah.
my mom kept all that. So like me personally, like I grew up like that's how they were.
Yeah.
And I'm real corny. Like I like stuff like that. So like when I do have kids, like I mean, I'm saying this now, but I could change my mind later. Right now, today, as I sit here, I would keep everything and like stuff like that. I wouldn't praise them. I'd be like, oh, like it's nice. I'm gonna praise you if like you get straight or something. Like for me, when the pandemic was like first hitting, I got straight A's like in the middle of a pandemic, and like I told my parents about that, and then okay, yeah, they praised me for that, which is great. Like I want to be praised for something like that. I don't want to be praised because like I fucking lost. Like if I lost, I lost. We're not gonna go out to dinner to celebrate. We're gonna go out to dinner to celebrate if I like win something or like I don't know, it's my birthday or whatever.
Yeah.
So
No. And like, I like here's the thing about that. So like, um, stuff like that, like for holidays and like, you know, if like they commemorating you and stuff like that, like I totally understand. Like I keep stuff like that. Like when my kid brings me something for Father's Day, I keep that. I've everything that Adeline has ever given me for Father's Day, you know, because that's like special to me. I'm talking about like the minor stuff, like the,
Yeah.
you know, like, and same thing like Ray said, like if I see him actually like working hard towards something, or you know, and they finally do it, or like they put their best effort, like yeah, like I'm going to like celebrate with you for a job well done, you know. But it's like the minute shit, you know what I'm saying? Like they come home and they be like, oh, I found a fucking lollipop stick on the ground, Dad. Congratulations, here you go. I love you. Like I'm like, thank you. Like in the
Throw that
trash,
shit in
like
trash.
yeah, like, you know, shit like that. You know, I'm not trying to do it to be a dick, but like
Yeah.
imagine if I had to kept every single thing that my daughter has like given me, you know, throughout school. I
Mhm.
have so much shit, like it's just, and like majority of the shit she's not gonna remember or she's not gonna care about. You know what I'm saying? That same picture where she threw 37,000 black circles on it, she's not gonna give a fuck about that when, you know, she's 15. She's not gonna come up to me and be like, "Oh my god, Dad, you remember that Tinkerbell photo where all those black circles? You still have it? That thing meant the absolute world for me." No, yeah, I don't remember that shit. So yeah, moral of the story: throw that shit away. You know, save you some space and stuff. I'll keep the more like precious stuff, of course. So yeah, shout out to my kids. So they're great.
Yeah.
Angelo has gone through an asshole phase right now. I love my son, but god damn it, this nigga
He's
won't
not
stop.
already in his terrible twos, huh?
No, this nigga, he not even one yet.
Yeah, I
So
was about to say, like, he can't. It's like I know time hasn't gone that fast.
yeah, no, I started getting my gray hair though. I was starting to get gray dreads. So yeah.
Oh
So
yeah, no, I've been finding small gray hairs in this fro for
we've been
months.
stressing. We've been stressing. So, uh,
Fresh.
well, last but not least, we're gonna talk about final topic tonight. And this one is actually about American Airlines and shit. American Airlines really dropped the fucking ball recently. There was this black musician. His name is David Ryan Harris. He was catching a flight on American Airlines, and what happened is when he got off of the flight, he was met by police, and it was because one of the attendants um on the flight, one of the stewardess actually like reached out to the airlines and pretty much put in a report that this man was um she accused him of human trafficking and stuff, like human trafficking to kids. Well, when the police addressed him, long story short, they were his kids. You know, they didn't look like his kids because those kids were biracial, but they were very much, in fact, his kids. So, um, so of course he was really pissed about it. He, you know, went to media and stuff like that and really threw his story out there. And American Airlines actually didn't reach out to him until they saw it on Twitter, which is kind of fucking crazy. But they reached out to him, released a formal apology, and stated that like that person like went through some like training and shit like that, and
The training
like
failed.
they were giving them like $10,000 mileage points and shit like that, which I don't know what the fuck that means because I don't have mileage points. I don't fly like that. You know, I am very much a commuter of automobiles. So with that being said, like I guess for starters, like how pissed would you be if you got off a plane and accused of something like that? A human trafficking?
Furious.
Oh yeah.
Immediately
Very. That's
furious.
serious.
Yeah, that's very serious. That
That's
is a very
serious.
serious accusation, especially
I
like nowadays.
immediately would have my phone out recording that shit
Oh
so
yeah.
that no one can try to fucking gaslight me.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like that's a scary, especially like think about the kids in the situation. Like, you're watching your father
They had to,
practically
they'll
get,
remember that.
yeah, like that's kind of scarring. You watching your father practically get grilled and shit
Hmm.
because they police think he's robbing y'all, like he's taking y'all. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hmm.
but one of the things that really like stood out to me is like the stewardess. They didn't fire her. they were
Mm,
like,
Mm.
they were like, oh, she went through some training. I think that's a fireable offense. You know, maybe that's
I think
yeah.
so too.
yeah, maybe. And I thought about it, it's like, you know, maybe that's harsh. But then I thought about it, and I was like, that is a very serious crime. Like that
It's
is,
like racially motivated, low key.
yeah, it could very well much be racially motivated because, you know, to her she could have been like, oh, black man with two fair skinned kids, no way, like this nigga took
Yeah,
them, like
but even if those weren't his kids, like I know some people they'll maybe travel with, oh, these are like, my friend's kids and whatever the situation might be, or like them. Just
right,
because we don't look like okay, we're flying together, like for her to make that assumption and just because oh they don't look alike, like you don't even know the situation and you're jumping to conclusions. I would understand, let's say if it was like a sex trafficking victim, like a teenage girl
yeah,
and like I don't know, like a grown ass man, and obvious signs are there,
right.
like her body language, the vibe, things that he's saying or doing, obviously, but this is when it's so important to like to read the room and also mind your fucking business and drink your water, bitch.
Not the water. I do would
Drink
like
your
say that like
water.
they have like protocol to identify like human traffickers and stuff like that. So, you
Right.
know, I feel like she didn't
Just
really go through,
crazy.
yeah, she didn't go through that said protocol, you know.
She blew the
Yeah.
whistle too early.
You know, and we obviously we got to take that portion with a grain of salt because obviously we don't work for American Airlines and but you know, I would assume that there are some things that you would like identify like, you know, someone if they're like trafficking like a kid or something like that. So it wouldn't just be like, you know, in his situation, your own like his own children just minding their business and shit like that, and
Yeah.
you know he's just practically being accused of it. You know, so
Mhm.
Yeah. I skimmed through the article and I saw like it's one of those things of where I don't want to immediately assume it was like a racist thing. Like we're in wild fucking times, like that shit does happen. But
Mhm.
from what I saw in the article, it was like she made that decision, made that assumption just because like the kids weren't really responding to her how she wanted. And I'm just like, well, does that
Her
I don't know
kids.
if that automatically should be that because like sometimes kids are just quiet, sometimes kids are just shy.
yeah, like
Her
yeah
kids.
my kid like hid behind me like constantly growing up when she was like, you know, 3, 4 and stuff like that. Anybody could tell you like Adeline would run behind me, you know, if we introduced her to like, you know, friends, family and shit like that. So like it's very much to be expected. Like you're not like some kids are just not nonchalant. You know, there's some kids that would be like,
Hmm.
"Hi, my name is Timmy, and my dad is committing adultery." Like, you know, what I'm saying there's kids like that, and then you know,
my
there's
my dad's cheating my mom.
yeah, my dad hits my mom with a brick every day, like you know, and then
I have four mothers, all of them legal. What?
yeah, so
Mhm.
and then there's like some kids that don't say anything at all. You know, it's like they're just
There's fucking
unresponsive,
stare.
like so. You know, but American Airlines did recognize the fact that she did not follow criteria and protocol. Like they flat out said she did not do what she was supposed to do, you know, and she still works there. So
Yeah, that's the
I
biggest
think
part
I
about that
you
for
should have
me.
been.
Oh,
I think she should have been termed 100%. Now,
yeah.
Mr. Harris did bring up like a good point. Like, you know, when it comes to like this is a big issue because you practically have taken resources away from somebody that quite possibly could have needed. Who would have, you know, somebody could have, you know, if like that was
Mhm.
being trafficked, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he wasted it on this guy. But, you know, he started
Mhm.
a petition that was pretty interesting. So he actually started a petition to implement like kids getting ID checks, when they're traveling with their parents. And I wholeheartedly like would love that. You know what I'm saying? I think that that would help human trafficking on flights be reduced significantly. You know, because what the fuck you gonna do? Fake a ID to get a kid on a flight, I'm saying if you trafficking a kid and shit, and you got them like held against their will, and you got to go through an ID check to prove that that kid is actually yours, like you're pretty much fucked. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that is a very serious crime. You know, it is a massively
Yeah.
serious crime. So, I think that's a great idea, you know, and I think that that's an idea that a lot of people should consider, because like there's not there's not any like real true rate to like ID a kid,
Yeah.
you know, even for even for stuff like school. Like think about schools. Like the most they can do is like put your name on the list, and when you go pick them up and stuff, they ask for your ID and shit like that. But a lot of them won't even ask the kid like, "Hey, is this your parent?" You know what I'm saying? Or is this, you know, is that your
Hmm.
mom, your dad? Do you know, like, do you know this person? They don't want to ask the kid that, you know. So it's just, where's your ID? About boo boo boo, like they insist on by, and then ship the kid away. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of weird, you know, especially for flying, like or like kids, like, you know, this is their first time flying and shit, or if they be in traffic, like they probably are pretty much, you know, being forced to be like, it cooperate or we're gonna blow your fucking brains out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you can't just break away from a grown ass adult in some situations. So like it's wild. It's wild. Like unfortunately, you know, it's kind of like, I think that she practically did it because he was black and his kids was very fair skinned, you know, and which brings about another point, like, you know, flying when black is very much different from flying like as somebody else. Have y'all ever had like dealt with like any like stories like while flying black and shit like that? Have y'all ever been asked weird ass questions or had to deal with weird ass things and shit? I got one out I can, you know, throw out there. And this was like when I was flying to China actually. Um like my I had a first flight that went from it went from Portland to Seattle, and then my next flight was from Seattle to Beijing, and I was waiting for my next flight from Seattle to Beijing, and um, I got asked like, "Oh, where you from?" and stuff. And I told them where I'm from, and yada yada yada, and like just conversation. And I was like, "Yeah, this is my first time flying," and they're like, "Your first time flying to China?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm like working out there and stuff." And they're like, "What are you working out there? Like, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm a teacher." And they really gonna go, "Are you really a teacher?" Like, just like kind of questioning. I'm like, "Yes, I am." Like, just because I'm a nigga with dreadheads and shit and a fucking bass on my back doesn't mean that like,
Teachers
I
look
don't have a
different.
legit job, you know? Like,
Yeah.
what are you trying to take me for, a fucking hippie? Like, and I don't think hippies are going to China just willy nilly,
I'm about to say
So I should have
hippies ain't
said,
got that money.
I should have said like something crazy like I just do I handle vasectomies for Chinese men in China. I should have said
Oh my gosh.
I should have said some outlandish shit and
Some
whatnot.
off the wall shit.
Yeah, cause it really kind of irritated me because like, and I feel like this happened a lot to like black people. Like when we're flying, we're just unnecessarily question. Like we just question about shit that like, first of all, it's not their fucking business, and second of all, it's like why are you so concerned? I don't even know you like that. You know what I'm saying? I am a commuter. Okay, why the fuck are you worried about why like where I'm going and my work status and shit like that? Why does that? What does that matter? And then also I pissed off some white people because on our flight I had like this seat. I was sitting in um like in the middle of the plane or something, and I guess like one of the chicks that was on the flight, like her seat was like next to mine and shit, but the other chick was like 5 rows behind, and like I had a window seat and whatnot. So she's like, um, "Hey, like my friend is sitting right next to you. Um can we switch seats?" And like my seat was like her seat was like in the middle of like the aisle and stuff because it was like like it was a row of three.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. And she just got like scuffed and walked away. And I was like, bitch, you on a 14-hour flight and shit. Y'all niggas better text and shit. Y'all better send pictures to each other and shit. Y'all better play 8 ball or something like, like, and her
Y'all should
friend
have
was,
bought your seats together.
yeah, her friend was just being weird, like the whole flight. Like she kept like nudging me, like really uncomfortable and shit, until like I had enough. And I just took my shoes off and I fucking sat like pretty much with my feet against the seat and shit, like in front of me. But it was just kind of like, yeah, like I look like a fucking toddler just sitting like that, and it was just to piss off. And I did it for like 2 hours. My calves was on fire and shit. But like I was just kind of just sitting there like, she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm nervous. Knowing goddamn well I was totally fine and shit. So yeah, man. Like I don't know, man. I've like flown a few more, like few other times and shit. Coming back, but it's just weird. Like I just find it every time I fly, I'm just like having to deal with just some random weird shit. Like, especially like when COVID hit and shit, and I was flying back, like motherfuckers was like just grilling me. Like they were just, you was in China? Oh my god, like you have you been sick and shit? Have you been yada yada yada? Take off your shoes and shit. Let me smell your armpits. Like, I'm just like, god damn, calm down and shit. I promise you, I don't have the virus, and like y'all niggas treat me like I'm a zombie from Resident Evil. It's not that serious. Like, so maybe it's just weird. What about y'all? Y'all have any issues flying and shit? What's going on?
I've personally been blissfully lucky to not have ever had any real flying difficulties, other than a flight getting delayed. But that ain't cousin Black. That's because fucking Spirit Airlines sucks.
Yeah, Spirit sucks. Yeah, you flying Spirit, that's incredible. I'm surprised you actually here
Because
speaking
it's
of.
cheap, dude. It's the cheapest,
Yeah, well, y'all,
straight to the place
we
flight.
might have to call the Ghostbusters, make sure Ray's actually not a ghost, and when that
I'm fine. Like it's like a fucking flying bus, but like recently when I've gone on Spirit flights, me and my
So
friend
you go
Lorenzo
on multiple
like,
Spirit flights. Wait,
oh yeah, no, because it's the cheapest. It's the cheapest and it's the fastest.
you
Like,
wait, you said it was the fastest? These niggas canceled a
yes.
flight on me. They canceled my connecting flight and shit, like back to Oregon when I got back from China. They canceled the second half of my flight.
Weirdly enough, like Spirit has only ever like delayed one like a flight that I've been on once. And
Wow,
I've
you must
flown with
really
them
want to be.
multiple times.
You really must be wanting to turn into a spirit. That's what
No,
this
because
is.
it's the cheapest for a straightforward, no stops round trip.
Fuck it.
It
No,
just
I'm
is.
not. I don't care how Spirit could be 99 cents, bro. I'm not getting a Spirit flight. Fuck
So
that.
like what I tell you that I was looking at flights because I'm going to Michigan to see my boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And like I was so annoyed when there were no Spirit flights directly to the
That's a good
airport.
thing.
Man, the fuck it isn't. Like, you know what the cheapest flight I found out of the entire searching?
What?
Like, uh, the closest I could get would be Detroit, which is like an hour and a half away from where the B&B is.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I don't feel like doing that shit with no early ass flights. But that shit was like $100
I mean, that's not bad though.
for a round trip,
Yeah,
no stop.
it's not bad.
Okay.
So
Exactly. But like fucking, to get there and like save some issues, it was just like, fine, I'll go. Ironically, American, for like 300 something bucks, and I'm just like, this is fine, but I prefer Spirit just because it's cheap.
I can't believe you're like the first nigga on the planet to tell me I prefer Spirit. You are chaotic, okay?
Because
Damn,
like they're always like, there's two big reasons I like going on Spirit flights: dirt cheap, and it's always a straightforward flight. I have never had a single Spirit trip with any stops, and I like that.
really, you're like
Yeah.
the luckiest man on the planet. First of all, you're
Honestly.
telling us this tale, which I mean, I might have to run a lie detector test on you because every
I
fucking
shit you
Spirit,
not.
every Spirit flight that I've ever seen had some form of connecting flight. Every single one. It's not failed. Like So the
I've
fact that
never
you're
had one.
actually getting Spirit flights that like it's like one way for like dirt cheap, like oh my god. He must got that Spirit premium membership or something
No.
like that.
No, and like the first like 3 or 4 flights, like when I started getting consistent with it, was like going to California. So that's
That's
not a cheap
crazy.
flight.
And
That's
you was leaving out of
crazy,
New
yeah.
Orleans? Yeah, you
Yeah.
obviously you was leaving from
Yeah, like
LA.
left from MSY to like California, like LA multiple times.
That's
And like they've
crazy,
always
man.
been straightforward flights that weren't too expensive.
I'm speaking of the Spirit. I have to be. Has to be.
No,
Have to be.
I'm
Or
alive.
you're
Have to be.
sponsored by Spirit.
I am neither.
Spirit, we got
If
your
I was
obituary ready.
my nigga, if I was sponsored by Spirit, I would have went to Detroit and used that sponsor money to rent a car.
Spirit, we got we got your Spirit. We got your Spirit in good hands.
Your soul is safe for
yeah,
now.
your soul. Shoot, it can only go 2 directions: to your destination or to heaven.
I mean, shit, at least if I die in an airplane crash, I hopefully don't feel it.
Man, well, shit. I'm not flying Spirit. I'm not trying to have that happen. Me and Daisy are going to Minnesota in January, and we're flying Southwest. So we'll see how that turns out and whatnot. We're going in the winter.
Yeah.
Too. It's gonna be cold as balls. So we're gonna see how that goes and shit. What
Yeah.
about you, Erica? You a frequent flyer.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to see if you was actually. She was like, "No, I'm not."
No, I'm not. I've had good and bad experiences as far as like, you know, like badgered and, too many questions because like I'm black. No, but I don't like if like I'm going through security, like um whether I'm wearing like braids, a weave, a wig, I literally have to like lift my fucking shit up and
But they gotta show
it's
you that.
just very annoying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
like
gotta
y'all
show your
motherfuckers
kitchen.
know I got that Negro. Yeah, I gotta show my kitchen. Y'all motherfuckers know I'm not mixed. I'm like, but I'm not mixed. I don't have that hair. I have the Negro Kente nigga hair. So if it gets wet, it's gonna be like Simba. Like y'all niggas know it's not my shit, but it
I'm
is
trying.
still my shit because I paid for it, bitch. Still my hair. But just I understand to an extent because raggedy bitches in the past have like smuggled shit up there.
Yeah.
But I just hate like it's like sometimes going through it's very frustrating and all my black women can feel me on this. Like sometimes, it's a lot to get through for I don't know, the machine or whatever, because you got the hair and then the net, the braids, so it's a lot until you get to like the scalp. But it's just annoying, like motherfuckers really like they'll even like touch up in your shit. And I'm just like my nigga, it's a weave. Like I have nothing in here. You want me to pull back my frontal, like peel it back? Like
Yeah, she
are,
wants you
are you
to
gonna buy me
lift
a new
up,
one?
lift up
Yeah,
that
like
convertible top.
peel my shit back. That's why I'm just like I'm like I have nothing like because sometimes it'll be like my hair or like my belly ring, which is like really the only jewelry I wear, are, like my earrings. Of course, I'm not taking out. I like sometimes I have to explain, hey, like it's my belly ring or whatever. For some reason, mine like makes it go off sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's just very annoying. Like it draws unnecessary attention. Sometimes I feel like it's been taking like a little bit too much, like too much past the point. Like, okay, like nigga, why are you filling up in my shit like that? Like I don't even let niggas fill in my hair like this. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, TSA can be weird, man. TSA is definitely weird.
Very weird.
Yeah, when I come back to China and shit, them niggas were going crazy because I had my laptop in my bag and shit. The niggas like pulled it out. What is this? I'm like, it's a laptop. Why are you carrying this laptop? Nigga, it's mine. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
To access the internet.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah. I should have told him,
It's
I have
weird.
like the most extensive porn collection.
I have a
United States.
2
You wanna see
terabyte.
Yeah.
I have a 2 terabyte SSD of porn
Of porn.
in that slot.
And majority of
It's
it is
my
anal.
Oh fuck.
Shoot, buttholes getting blown out. Like, you want to see it? Like,
What are the
Oh,
genders? You don't know.
Niggas, okay, you good to go.
I can show
But
you
like,
right now.
luckily, I haven't been like I haven't had situations like yours, but I feel like looking
Yeah.
at the article, automatically seeing the picture that the kids are biracial black dad, and then I saw where the flight was leaving and going. It's leaving Atlanta, it's going to LA. Like instantly I thought like racially like
Yeah.
motivated.
What nigga?
Like, because
Yeah,
what other reason do you have?
Yeah, she probably was like, what nigga goes from Atlanta to Los Angeles? What nigga
Yeah,
got
he
money
he
like
has
that?
biracial kids, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Like,
he with
oh, they're
these
acting
two.
weird. She was
He's with
looking
these
for a
two
problem.
angelic white kids. Little does she
Hmm.
know, them kids
These
have.
two perfect Snow White children.
Yeah, little
Right.
does he know, these kids got nigga genes in them. Okay,
Those kids
Oh,
got that
I
dog in
have a
them.
question. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all think it would get the same energy if it was a white father with black kids?
Fuck no,
Would it
no.
I
be
don't
let's
know.
say if they were biracial, it wouldn't be the same. Like if the roles were reversed, it
Yeah,
wouldn't be
no,
the same.
no. They probably think he was on like a mission or something like that.
They probably think he was a nanny.
They probably thought he didn't belong, and he had some shady agenda.
Yeah, nah.
But
Yeah,
He
the
had a
fact that
black
she's not,
mistress.
yeah, the fact that she's not being fired and they're fucking protecting her, like,
yeah, nah. She should have been
Yeah.
turned. She
because
broke the
when you
rules.
get hired, yeah, when you get hired by the airlines, like they go through extensive training. What is it? I think it's like an 8-week process for most of them.
It's really long.
Extensive training.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if she doesn't know by now, like her ass needs to go. I don't care how bad y'all need people, how understaffed y'all are. I know the holidays are coming, but like shit like that is unacceptable. Because if you let her pass one time, you let her ass slide one time, she gonna do it again.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, more
Mhm.
story. American Airlines, man, like y'all should have turned him. And then as far as the guy though, I feel like he should have been financially compensated.
Oh, absolutely.
He should drag them the hell and back a couple times,
Yeah,
and
what
I
the
hope he
fuck?
gets his lick back.
Like, why y'all gonna offer him like flight points?
Fucking
Like,
flight.
he's not going to
Let me
want to
tell y'all,
fly. What you got?
flight points really aren't anything because right now, like I'm about to buy a flight to New Orleans for Thanksgiving. That
Mhm.
shit's really not anything. I'm looking at Southwest, like even for a simple trip because I live in Houston.
Yeah.
Houston's like right next to Louisiana, so a simple trip, 14,000 points for one fucking flight. So I can imagine 10,000
10,000 ain't
isn't
shit,
much,
nigga. Where
nigga.
you
I'm
going?
about to
It
say.
ain't shit.
This nigga
That's what
going.
you said it. I'm just like, nigga, this is it. My kids are not gonna be scarred, and they're gonna like you scared my kids.
Yeah.
They have to now live with that image. I have to explain to my kids what just happened. It's
Yeah.
embarrassing,
Yeah.
and
No,
it's not
100%.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
100%.
needs to
So,
drag them.
yeah, this nigga, they
Get their
give him
ass to write
flight
a
points
check.
to fly from MSY to Lafayette Regional.
I'm about to say, like,
This nigga going on a
that's
1 hour
not
flight.
enough.
Less than that, maybe.
Yeah, it's not enough. Like, and I hope he keeps fighting and he gets more because I wouldn't settle for that me personally. Like, especially if I had
Oh,
like
absolutely not.
Oh yeah.
if I was in a situation I have biracial children, or even if we were like just just me and my kids, and my kids are biracial, like they're black, like we went through some kind of racial profiling, like I would drag them to hell there and back a couple
Oh yeah.
times. Like I got stuck in the flying mess last Christmas for Southwest. I dragged their ass to hell and back. It took me like maybe like a week or two. I got 3 vouchers, two of them for 300, the last one for 142. I dragged their ass to hell and back. But what happened? I got my free vouchers.
Okay,
You want St. John? Call
yeah. So, well, our black ass gotta fly out of here because we've been on the air for an hour and 30. So, with that being said, thanks for a wonderful episode of the Sauce Talks. This was really nice. You know what I'm saying? This was like cream of the crop like episode. It feels good to be back and whatnot, and it's really, I'm so sorry. Like, we came back this season, was like, yeah, we fucking coming back strong and shit. And then what happens? Like, niggas fucking been off the air for like 6 weeks.
Life came up with some
Yeah.
brass knuckles hidden inside of some cloth
Yeah.
and started swinging.
I'm not even gonna lie, nigga. You gotta stop saying that at this point because it's like jinxing it,
Yeah,
and
it
then
is
the niggas
jinxing.
go off the air for a minute.
Yeah, I'm
Just
not.
don't even say no more.
I know, my bad. But we'll be back next week. Also, we're gonna have a guest returning. Lance is coming back next week, so we're gonna have Lance back on the air. I'm super excited and whatnot. Shit, we like rush hour. Rush hour a half, okay? Not rush hour 1, 2, or 3. Rush hour a half. Okay, so Lance will be back next week. It's gonna be a great show. It's always great to have him on air and shit. So, be prepared for that. But in that, thank you guys for tuning in, of course, to another episode of Sauce Talk. You want to keep up with us or check us out, follow us on social media. You can find us at the Sauce Talks and whatnot, just about everything, really. So, on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, I don't really use Twitter, but, you can find us there, you know what I'm saying? And then, you can find each and every one of us, like, wherever you are, wherever you want to go. So, yeah, we'll be back next week with, same laugh, same conversations, same good time, and, at the same time. So, y'all got anything else you want to throw in there?
We coming back with the spooky vibes next week.
We coming back. I might dress up. We should do that. Cause we're actually not gonna have an episode for Halloween this year, and because all three of us will be like away from our respective cities, so we won't have an episode for Halloween. So we probably gonna do like a little Halloween party and stuff like that. Who knows? We might bring somebody else too on the show. Like, we should ask Walter. I like Walter a lot, so we can see.
Walter's cool people.
Yeah, so Walter's great. We can ask Walter. So, but. Other than that, y'all have a wonderful night. And as always, hold on, I need to back my chair out because, I got this big ass. Let's see the mic, you know what I'm saying? We got the mic. We all looking kind of professional in here and shit like that. But as always, keep it saucy, baby. Woo! I still with the fucking mic. Fuck. God damn it. Shit.
The king of scuff.
Yeah, I'm always fucking that. We're going to get it right one day, too. All right, everybody. Good night and peace.